Well, guys, I'm back safe and sound in my cozy, warm home. It is crazy out there. I don't know if you've heard, but Californians cannot drive when it rains. I mean, they can't drive anyway, but it's even worse when it rains. It's just ridiculous. And I don't have windshield wipers are good ones. They're all floppy right now. And because we don't get that much rain, so I really wasn't concerned about it, even though I knew this rain was coming. It's usually sprinkles, it's not that bad. Well, it was like driving underwater. And when you've got floppy, windshield wipers that do nothing, it was scary. I even pulled over at one point. I thought, I'm just going to wait it out a little bit. And, I'm glad I did because it did pass. But after I get done talking to you guys, I'm going out and getting some windshield wipers because this isn't even the worst of it. They said that the worst of it's coming in later and it's going to last into tomorrow, and I've got to work tomorrow. So, yeah, I've got to take care of that. Definitely, you know, it was scary. But I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods. How are you guys doing, CJ? What's going on in Kentucky? I was watching the weather pattern, and it's a pretty big storm front. It's slamming, the west coast, and it's moving on, east. So I'm sure you guys are going to feel the impact of it. A lot of snow in some areas. Here they're talking about 8 inches in the mountains, and I live just below Big Bear, so we could see a lot of snow, which that's interesting. Like I said, we don't get a lot of weather out here in California, so I get excited about stuff like that. But they tend to hype it up just for that reason because they know that we love that. So they'll make it sound like it's so dramatic and it's going to be way worse than it is, and then it usually ends up being no big deal. But so far, yeah, this has been not a huge deal, but it's more than what we normally get. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, um, while I'm looking at the weather, I couldn't help but, the news pops up. Yeah, that rain's coming in. I can hear it. So all these news articles pop up. And I told you, I used to be a news junkie and I had to pull myself away from it because it was just causing me so much stress and anxiety. And I couldn't take it because I just was, I was absorbing it all and I couldn't do anything about it. So I just decided to turn it off. I didn't watch any news for the past few years. I haven't watched the news. My husband will inform me of what's going on because he watches it. He can handle it better than I can. So, it's not like I've had my head buried in the sand and don't know what's going on. Trust me. But I don't have to read all the gory details. Well, this morning I did. I started reading it, and then, one headline led to another, and then I read this, and then I read that, and I was like, it was all bad. It was all bad. Everything was so negative, on jobs and the economy and social security and interest rates and food, and it just was all bad. So I thought, here I go again, total doom and gloom. But I did find some rays of sunshine back here on my channel in the comment section, thanks to you guys. Because I'm serious, I was just like getting all stressed out again, and I thought, they do that. They play to our emotions and fear mongering and trying to make things worse. And I know that, but I do think things are, not that great. And it's not just here in the United States, it's worldwide, it's worldwide. So, yeah, so I thought, okay, I'm going to shut this off. And I came back to my page and I started reading the comments. And there was some wonderful comments. As always, seriously, you guys, you don't even realize how therapeutic it is for me to read the comments. Some of you are just so kind and so helpful and so encouraging. I need that. I need that right now. And some of you are funny. I enjoy that as well. But some of you actually have offered some really good advice, and I'm taking that to heart. I really do appreciate that. I want you to know that because there has been some some good pearls in there. One of the things I read today that I liked, and I thought, this is smart, this is very wise, is, and actually I think a few people have said something similar. This was from Rodney Johnson. And he suggested, if I wait until I can I think my full retirement age is 67, and I continue working like I am now, and just part-time, nothing strenuous, just doing, the job that I'm doing now, and I can bring in, 22 to 25,000 a year. I can live off the Social Security, because my husband will be getting his. We can pay our bills with that. And then with the money that I earn working, I can bank it, and within 4 years, I'll have another 100,000. It would be easy to do. And, if I do start, I have been learning how to invest a little bit. My son's helping me. That, it might even grow faster, and throwing some more into our IRA. So it gave me hope. It gave me hope. Now, I know some of you are going to come on and you're going to dash my hope and say, yeah, well, you're going to be too old to work. And what if something happens? Yeah, things could happen. And yeah, I am going to get older. But, you can't be so pessimistic. You got to you got to have a little optimism, hope for the best, plan for the worst, that type of thing. And right now, like I said, my health is good. And because of the situations that have happened in the past, we do have to rebuild our savings. So that's a good option. So I'm definitely excited about that. So thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, no more news. Just not going to do it. My husband knows enough to, tell me the more important things without putting a slant on it or making it more desperate than what it is. So I'll just get my news from him. But like I said, right now it's coming down pretty good. I was hoping to come in here and talk to you guys for a few minutes and then dash back out before the heavy stuff hits, but I think it's too late. So I'm just going to have to deal with it. But I do need to get out there. I got some things to do, and then I'll come back, and then I'll finish this, and I'll let you know how bad it is. Maybe I'll take you guys with me. Well, we finally got a little break in the rain, so I thought, I'm going to run out. As soon as I ran out, it started up again. But it's not as bad as it was. Let me turn the camera around. I mean, it's raining, but it's not like pouring like it was earlier. So, oh well, I still have one more stop, and then I'll be home. See what I mean? Aren't those awesome? Yeah, it is definitely time to get some new wipers. Luckily, it's not raining that hard right now, but when it was raining, they were useless. Why am I turning on my turn signal? Ugh, I'm so old. Just going through a roundabout, Dawn. You don't need your turn signal. So it doesn't count for my 30-day no-buy challenge if I buy kitty litter, right? I mean, that's kind of a necessity. So it's like buying toilet paper. I'm not going to count that. So that, windshield wipers, and I need to get a Valentine's Day card. The funny thing is, my no buy challenge is up the day after Valentine's Day. If I'd been smart and thought ahead of time, I would have bought all that stuff, but I didn't, so I have no choice. I have to go get one. You guys know about my anniversary debacle. I'm not going to go through that again. So yeah, we're going to go get a Valentine's Day card. Okay guys, so you can see I definitely need new wiper blades. Fortunately, it's not raining as hard as it was earlier. It was terrible, but it doesn't count. Litter doesn't count, and Valentine's Day cards don't count on the no buy challenge, right? Because those are two absolute necessities that I need to get. The challenge isn't up until Saturday, the day after. I can't wait till then. So yeah, we're gonna pick a few things up, but these are absolute necessities. I'm not just impulse shopping. I'm not just recreationally shopping. These are things that I actually need. And honestly, up until now, I have not had to buy anything except food. I have done really, really well. I'm super proud of myself. And like I said, I might even continue extending this challenge. Okay, so we're just gonna run in here and run right out. Well guys, that's it for me. I'm in for the night. I'm gonna make some dinner, and then I think I'm gonna light the fireplace, see if I can find something to watch. I never watch TV anymore, you know, maybe there's a movie or something, but it's that kind of night. I think, you know, light the fireplace, watch a movie, snuggle up with my kitty cat. Yeah, so that's it for me, and thank you guys for watching. I know it was boring, but I'm boring, so sorry. But I will see you in the next video. So have a good night, guys. It's still coming down. Not that bad, though. What do you think, Jazz? Should we light the fireplace? Curl up on the couch? Just me and you? Huh? Does that sound good?